Bobby from Genuine Comfort Heating and Air, and I just wanted to show you some basics about a furnace and air conditioning system. Before me now I've got a furnace that has two doors on it, and I'm going to open the doors and show you little things that goes on inside and noises and sounds that you may hear, and try and figure out what might be wrong with it, so it'll give you a better idea if you call someone or want to try and fix it yourself. First of all, there's always a switch on the side that you want to turn off. And it looks like a light switch in most cases. Now in this particular system, we've got two doors, and we've got these little button turns. You pull it off and you get into what you call your blower area. You've got your circuit board, your main brain, and your blower behind. And then up above here, we have your heat exchanger and your gas valve that goes through this, and your inducer motor. Some of the things that people will hear is a high-pitched whine if their inducer motor is starting to go bad, and these bearings will wear out in here because they do get hot because of all the heat that's going through and is exhausting through the system. The other thing, that if a filter does not get changed very often, then what it'll do is it'll stress out the blower motor back there, and then it will start to clog up, and it'll get debris and junk and dust that'll accumulate around the blower motor, and it'll cause it so it won't be able to cool down, and it will heat up and start making usually a lower pitched whining noise versus a higher pitched whining noise from the inducer motor here. If your system does not work at all, there's typically on the circuit board a little 3 to 5 amp fuse that's either amber or purple color, and you need to pull that off and look at it and see if it has been burnt. And if so, go get another one and replace that. You have what you call your inducer motor here, and that works with the gas to be able to flue out, get rid of all the burnt gas in the system. In this case, this is a 90% plus furnace, so you've got this line that comes into the chamber bringing fresh oxygen into the chamber from the outside of the house, and then goes through this whole mechanism here, out through the inducer motor, and gets rid of it. So that way you're not burning air that's inside of your house. So you don't need what they call a combustion air in this room, so it doesn't make it cold in the wintertime. In your blower motor down here, there's several types of blower motors. This one here is a variable speed, so it starts really low, along with this gas valve that is also programmed to start really low, so you use less energy, and then the longer it's on, then it keeps bumping up and up and up till you're up to the normal or the standard what size furnace this is. Oh, one other thing to point out here too is this is also another safety switch here, that if you take this bottom panel off, this will make this turn off, so that if you try to stick your hand back here, you won't get it stuck in the blower motor and do so. So one of the other things I wanted to show you is the filter. There are several types of filters that you can see, and it's typically on the side of the furnace. This is one. It's a 4-inch wide or 5-inch wide filter. The advantage of those is you can have those in for 3 to 5 months, or the typical is a 1-inch filter. Now what you want to see is when you pull this out of there, one side will typically be dirty. That's going to cause a huge performance issue for your furnace and efficiency. So you'll want to change that at least once a month during the summertime, during air conditioning season. There are other systems out there, electronics, that every month need to be cleaned with a pre-screener in it that needs to be washed out, and there's washable filters too. The one thing that will save your furnace and air conditioner system the most is washing, cleaning, and changing these often.